Hello everyone, I hope so you will be fine. My name is Dr. Abid and I teach environment and ecology in GS Core. I welcome to all of you in GS Core. As you know that we have started a beautiful series regarding approaches to mains. Before writing the answer, you have to understand the question and the concept behind the question. ये बहुत ज़रूरी है हमारे एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन का and this is the part of our UPSC preparation. So on the behalf of these all things, we are continuously providing you the questions, PYQs specifically. We take a question or say take a single question and we discuss in details and we provide take a concept and answers and probable questions. These all are the important areas. Getting my points? So today we will discuss the plants material cellulose from the GS paper 3rd. You know that in 2022 a questions was asked from the cellulose. And you know that cellulose is a part of the terrestrial ecosystem, and you know that this is the part of the biogeochemical carbon cycling, which is very useful for the growth of the terrestrial economy, terrestrial ecosystems. Getting the points? So on the behalf of these all things, we will try to understand how to write the perfect answer through the concept. So basically this is the questions, and you will understand the each year a large amount of plant material like a cellulose are deposited on the surface of plants earth. What are the natural process? Means you will understand that the question is demanding the natural process. What is the natural process? Means the next one undergoes before yielding carbon dioxide. Means you will understand you have to identify the natural process undergoes before yielding carbon dioxide, water and other end products. Means basically this is one of the most beautiful questions on pure environmental based question. Getting my points? So ये 2022 का है. Now let's understand the concept behind the question. अब यहाँ देखना मेरी बात को. तो यहाँ पर क्या करना चाह रहा है basically to assess your understanding of the biogeochemical cycling of carbon and the natural decomposition mechanism. Means biogeochemical cycling of carbon, number one is point. Next, natural decomposition mechanism. ठीक है, ये important है. ठीक है, तो basically to assess your understanding of the biogeochemical cycling of carbon and natural decomposition of mechanism, ये सार है. This is the holistic view of the questions. Now let's decode the further important areas. देख लीजिए यहाँ पर. What are the concept behind the questions? Means first of all you have to write and identify the cellulose as a major component. You know very well that organic polymer है, ठीक है, और it is found on the plant cell. और इसके अलावा आप देखेंगे when die or shed leaves, this cellulose enter in the soil later. These are the basic definition of the cellulose, and you will notice over there the second step is decomposition of process. Means it is happening through to fulfill the requirement of the carbon cycle, है ना? So now you have to understand what are the major decomposer organisms. So you can write about the role of microorganism like fungi and bacteria. So you can behalf of these all things. हाँ, अब हमें समझ में आ रहा है कि what are the major conceptual things regarding the cellulose. Next one, these all are the important steps regarding the enzymatic degradations. ये further चीजें हैं, and you will notice over there environmental factor. Don't forget about to mention the environmental factors. Okay. Next one, the answer. Now let's write the perfect answer. Here is the image. You can write the image को बना सकते हैं अच्छे से कि ये बहुत अच्छी image है to get the more marks in your answer. Now let's move toward the answer. So first of all you will start your answer from the introduction, and introduction should be crispy and concise. Don't write too much in the introductions. Basically you have to select the important words for introductions. बहुत कम चीजें उसमें आप यूज कीजिए, ठीक है, मतलब ज्यादा वो एक्सट्रीम नहीं होना चाहिए, ज्यादा लेंथी नहीं होना चाहिए. सो स्टार्ट योर आंसर लाइक दिस. ईच ईयर वास्ट क्वांटिटी ऑफ प्लांट मटेरियल, जैसे कि क्वेश्चन के अंदर था, प्राइमरली कंपोज्ड ऑफ सेल्यूलोज, देयर इज नो डाउट, accumulate on earth surface as a leaf, stems and other plant debris. अब यह क्या हो रहा है? Through the natural process by which cellulose is broken down into carbon dioxide, water and other end products involve a series of biological and enzymatic steps. So basically this is the biological series, and now you have to mention the enzymatic steps predominantly driven by the microorganisms. Means this is the complex web which you have to mention separately each and every important areas. देखो कैसे करेंगे हम यहाँ पर, ये है हमारा पूरा कि what are the natural process in cellulose degradation. These all are the natural processes. Means microbial decompositions. देखो in the microbial decompositions we discuss about the fungi and bacteria. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है भाई, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है fungi and bacteria. During fungi and bacteria, you can notice over there primary agents responsible for cellulose decomposition, fungi and bacteria that inhabit soil and litter. Getting the points? And these organisms secrete specialized enzymes collectively known as a cellulose, which break down the complex cellulose polymers. Getting the points? So basically you are going to mention the role of fungi and bacteria. ये बहुत जरूरी हमारे लिए हो जाता है. Next one you will notice over there enzymatic hydrolysis. This is a part of the natural processes. Getting the points? Here the 3 steps. आप इसको 2 steps में भी लिख सकते हैं कि एंडोग्लूकेनेस क्या है, एक्सोग्लूकेनेस है, ठीक है, बीटा मतलब कोसिडेस एक्शंस हैं. These all are the important steps which you have to mention. ठीक है, इतना ज्यादा नहीं लिख सकते हैं. You can easily mention into मतलब you can concise these all areas. ठीक है, doesn't matter, you can increase the length of the, ठीक है, enzymatic hydrolysis steps. आप इसको concise कर सकते हैं, बस you have to give them idea about the enzymatic hydrolysis process which is a part of the natural processes. ठीक है. Next one you will understand that metabolic pathway means now you have to mention about the aerobic and anaerobic process. बहुत जरूरी है ये वाला भी. You can add these all important areas. Means respiration aerobic or fermentation anaerobic. Is anaerobic conditions glucose is oxidized to carbon dioxide and water, releasing energy for microbial growth. यहाँ बहुत important हो जाता है. Next you never forget about the mention the environmental factors like moisture, temperature and oxygens. These all are the important part of natural processes. And now let's move toward the final products. Whenever we'll write about the final products means you are talking about the carbon dioxide and water. तो यहां देखना the main end product of aerobic decompositions are carbon dioxide, water, which are the return to the atmosphere and soil, completing the carbon cycles. ये बेसिक सी चीजें हैं जो हमें अपने main body वाले आंसर में लिखनी है. Now let's move toward the conclusions. Means now देखो आपको देखना ध्यान से. Cellulose plants material is broken down by series of enzymatic microbial processes, ultimately yielding carbon dioxide. That's all. And these all are things we have discussed earlier. Now we have to mention the last line, ठीक है, that this composition is essential for nutrition cycle and maintaining the balance of carbon in terrestrial ecosystems. Basically, in the conclusion, you will provide some kind of important things, suggestions हैं, solutions हैं, importance हैं. These all are the important things you have to mention in the conclusion also. ठीक? So this is from the ठीक है, question side. Now let's move toward the probable questions. As you know that we are providing you the 5 question series. In this 5 questions you will write the answer and you can submit these all answers in given below links. You can add, you can see these questions regarding the cellulose plant materials के regarding ही questions हैं, and these all questions are in different form. ठीक है, and you will attempt these all questions. ठीक है, carefully, बहुत ज्यादा carefully से आप इसे attempt कीजिए. What are the main natural processes involved in the decomposition of plants material like cellulose on Earth's surface? Next one you will notice over there, how do environmental factors such as temperature, moisture and oxygen availability influence the rate and efficiency of cellulose breakdown? Now third one you can notice over there, compare and contrast aerobic and anaerobic decomposition pathways of plant biomass. What end products are formed under each conditions? Last one, explain the significance of cellulose decomposition in maintaining the global carbon cycle. And last one you can easily notice over there, Discuss the ecological importance of humus formation during the decomposition of plant material. What are the benefits of agriculture soil? Means these all questions are the modification of the current questions, and if you want to understand and if you want to touch the different dimensions of the different topics, so you will attempt these all questions. These all questions are highly important for your maths answer writing, specifically for GS paper 3rd. Okay, so I hope so you will pay the answers and you will submit the answers and given below links. So this is enough from this side. Take care. See you soon.